Happy New Year, everybody! Woo woo! Good morning. Man, I'm just trying to wake up myself. Panda woke me up this morning. He was raring to go. Weren't you, buddy? Yeah. He's like, come on, Mom, it's a new day. Let's go. But anyways, I noticed at this vendor, they have some new stuff here. Like this row upwards is new stuff. Like I have some of this stuff from before. I guess I bought it last year maybe. Well, not last year, the year before now. That's kind of weird to say. But yeah, but some of this other stuff I don't have, so you might want to check yours. So I'm gonna buy this first. So I got one of those. And I'm gonna buy this. It's time for treatment. That's so funny. A medic emote. And this. And I don't know what the hell this is. What is that supposed to be? Like, it looks like shit on his face. Is it? Is it supposed to be camo? Oh, it is camo. But it looks like shit. They did a bad job at that. Yeah. Unless the light, because I have sun coming in my window right now, so it's like beaming me in my eyes, but to me it looks like he's got shit on his face. Okay, well, we'll purchase the shit face. One. Alright. So I'll just save up for everything else. Apparently I already have this doggo, so I'm not gonna buy that again. So I'll be focused mostly on the top stuff here. I want to maybe work towards Ancestors module 1 next. Yeah. Okay, dude. You're zooming a little too close. Shit, the sun in my eyes, dude. It's gonna be hard to game. I'm gonna have to kind of sit back on my chair a bit. Hold on. Oh shit, I almost dropped my phone. That's not good. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, it's like a beautiful sunny day, but it's just fucking beaming me in the eyes, almost to the point where, you know, like, I don't drive, but if you're a driver and you're trying to drive, and the sun's beaming you in the eyes, you know, you have to put the, what is it called? The thing that you have to pull down anyways. And then maybe put on some sunglasses. Yeah. It's kind of like that kind of scenario, but I don't have either right now, so... And I'd feel weird gaming with sunglasses, especially if that creeper that peeked in my fucking window the one day. I'm not kidding. You guys would think I'm lying about this shit. My life's so fucking weird. Yeah, if he was walking around, he'd be like, why is she fucking sitting in her living room with sunglasses on? Life is just so fucked up at times. But anyway, moving on. Hopefully all the creepers get the memo and fuck off. Okay, I guess we'll do quarantine zone first. So let me switch to Viesa. You know, some people be like, oh, aren't you flattered by all that? No. It fucking creeps me the fuck out that people don't understand boundaries. Like, you're just sitting in your fucking living room, dude. Imagine this, male or female. You're just sitting in your living room. You're in comfortable clothes, like, not clothes that you'd go outside in, but not, like, super exposed clothes, like just a tank top and shorts. And you catch somebody looking in your fucking back door. Like, I can't believe that happened. I'm like, this guy's fucking weird. And then he wanted to try to hop the fence. I don't know. I'm laughing about it, but it could be a really scary situation, you know. I hope I never see that guy again.
Descendant. The enemy has modified the ancestors' weapon with advanced technology and are using it to emit inversion energy. It appears they are defending the gate with it. The weapon contains ancient arcane. The structure on the ground draws and releases this. Descendant, I will show you the properties of the arcane stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy link using your own arcane.
Divine punishment.
Looks like we're done.
Oh, I don't know which ones. You guys didn't stand out long enough.
Smooth as ice.
I wish people had the brains to ping shit so teammates know which circles to stand on.
Descendant, the enemy commander is using the inversion energy as a personal barrier. We must find a device with the same arcane properties. You need to attack that device from above to penetrate the inversion energy.
Oh, Panda, are you on the game, buddy? He's laying in the bed and he's like, what the fuck? His like cat scratch pad bed. It's kind of hard to describe what it looks like. You know cat scratch pads? Well, they have one that I bought that's designed as a bed, so he likes sleeping in it at times. It's really like, he needs actually a bigger one, but he's like the type of cat that's like, if I fits, I sits. So anyways, he's laying in it. And when I said that, he looked up at me like, what the fuck? But yeah, there's Panda. He's on the video game. That'd be cool if you could, like, game with your pets. But he'd probably go, like, I'd probably get frustrated. He'd be wandering around. Like some of these, like, AFK players or players that just fuck around. Nah, I think he's smarter. He's a sweet boy. Are you comfy there, bud? Yeah? Don't forget you can go lay on the other spot on the couch. Mommy made it up for you. And it's probably more comfy. You can stretch out more.
Descendant, the enemy has modified the ancestors' weapon with
Okay, so we
focused
got
technology and are using it to emit inversion energy. It appears they are defending the gate with it. The weapon contains ancient arcane. The ground draws and releases this. Descendant, I will show you the properties of the arcane stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy link using your own arcane.
Stop right there.
anything it, bro? Or I need to... I don't know which one. Got it. Nice. Thank you for waiting.
Descendant, the enemy commander is using the inversion energy as a personal barrier. We must find a device with the same arcade properties. You need to attack that device from above to penetrate the inversion energy.
Okay. So that's one down. Let's go to the next one. Gotta figure out what character I need though. Yeah, so I was a good girl. I didn't drink last night, and instead of the money I put into alcohol, I put into food. And I got some Italian food delivered. But they had a buy one get one free deal, so I was like, I'm gonna try this. It was alright. It wasn't the best, but it was something. You know? Sometimes those buy one get one free deals are pretty dope. Other times, yeah, it's kind of lackluster. This same place, it's called Dough Box here in Hamilton. It's a pizza place, but they have like pasta as well. They did this like buy one get one free deal before for like a chicken pasta dish. I forget what it was, but it was really good. Both my mom and I liked it. So we got it a couple of times, but then yesterday and this was like months and months ago, and then yesterday when I looked to see if they had that deal still, no, it's just like for basically like penne or linguine, I can't even talk, linguine pasta with meatballs, and so I just said, which one do you want, Mom? And she goes, penne, so we both got penne and meatballs, but it was just very basic, like nothing spectacular. That particular one. The other pastas have been better. Their salads are good. Their pizza's good. They got like a margarita pizza too. That's really good. It's actually where I had my first one. And it's like wood fired. They had some deals like buy one get one free deal on pizza too, but I don't know. I didn't feel like pizza last night. I felt actually if I could get, like if I had the money and I could get something really good, I would have got probably Chinese. And the funny thing is, as my delivery was coming in, my next door neighbor was going out, and she's like, oh, I'm going out to get some Chinese. So it was pretty funny. Yep. Actually, I don't want 400% bunny. I am used to using that, but I need to put my mobbing one on for this. But yeah, we had a quiet, peaceful New Year's, and I actually appreciated that. You know, I guess because I'm getting older, I'm kind of getting past the days of going out and partying, and people go, oh my god, you're so boring. But I'm kind of more of a homebody. I'm content with being at home with a good movie, a good book, a video game, a good meal.
Descendant, this is a phase separation day. which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device is full of bulbous artificial brains.
More over there? Yeah,
This is
there
how
is.
they are processing all that data. Continue to insert bulbous artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized.
No chance!
The enemy commander is using the phase separation veil as a shield. If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
Let's see. Happy New Year, buddy. Somebody is loading in here. Yeah, there we go.
Descendant. This is a phase separation veil, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device is full of bulbous artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert bulbous artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized.
Oh, fuck.
The enemy commander is using the phase separation veil as a shield. If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
pick up this blue crap. Alright. The most velvety, creamy mac and cheese. Damn this Alexa device. Yeah, I think I'm a food whore. Mother of Dragons. Damn, I got a Game of Thrones fan right here. Hell yeah. You like that medieval shit? Like Game of Thrones? You know, Henry VIII, Anne Boleyn era? Then you're cool in my book, man. Because I totally nerd out on shit like that. That's where yeah, I guess I'm slightly nerdy. I never realized it. But like video games and medieval shit, yeah, I guess I am. Alright. I feel like rocking this solo. We'll see. We'll see. Bailey? I don't know what to tell you, bro. You don't want to be putting your head by my butt. Crazy doggo. That's what real dogs will do, too. I'm like, really?
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Descendant, we've confirmed a large-scale Vulgus transfer. Attack their
Oh yeah,
deployment point.
I know how I handled this before. Totally forgot. But the quicker we take these guys out, the bosses, the quicker we get beyond this. So I gotta find where the next boss is. Where are you, boss? Oh, there's another one. So it's really just these two dudes? I guess. Crossroads really helps here.
Wide-range shaping charge drop complete. Begin the void energy purification operation. Descendant, prime the detonator with your arcane. Then activate the remote detonation device.
Kind of cheesing it a bit, but when you're solo, I think it's okay to cheese some stuff. Makes things faster. sometimes you have to hop off the... What is it? I'll just call it the bike or the motorcycle, but sometimes you have to hop off of it to recharge your frostbites. Whoa. Where's the last dude? Can't even see him. He spawned in, but can't even see him. What the fuck? Okay. I don't know what this fucking cough is about. Like, I haven't had a cold or anything, but...
Mission complete. Transport inbound. See you soon.
Okay, so... Sorry, I'm just munching on some tortilla chips because my stomach started acting funky. Like, hungry. I don't know, I'm not usually hungry in the mornings, but... You know, over my years of gaming, I've discovered some stuff. And like, I'm making some rules for myself to prevent, like, problems in the future. So one of my #1 rules is
Descendant,
I'm never gonna game
confirm
again
arrival at the operation zone.
with somebody who doesn't
Proceed
use a
with caution.
microphone. Because to me that's sketchy as fuck. It's boring as fuck because you don't get to know the person or have a conversation. But also, yeah, if you can afford a console, which costs like, I don't know how much now, it's probably $700,
A specialized
$800,
Vulcan
something
aircraft
like
has
that. I don't
appeared
know.
over the operation zone.
You can afford a fucking
Blast
mic.
out of the sky.
Even a dirt cheap mic. I mean, like, the dollar store has them now. At least here. I'm sure the States has it too. So, yeah, that's one lesson. And people will say, oh, that's high maintenance or something, but no, it's called protecting yourself, boundaries. And the other thing is, I'm never gonna game again with somebody with the name, like, any evil shit in their title over their name. Demon, Lucifer. Those people always end up being a fucking problem, and it should be like a duh kind of situation, but I don't like judging people right off the rip like that normally. But after some of the experiences I've had, you know, some of those clues are right there in front of you, and you're just like, why didn't I see that? Why did I ignore that? Why was I being too nice? So.
I see a gap in the enemy's air defenses. We can provide air support.
I'm not gonna name people, but it should be obvious to them. It's just like you reach a point and you're like, I deserve better, and I'll have better. And if I don't have that right away, I'll wait for it. It will come to me. And I'm super picky, so I'm not just gonna settle for gaming with just anybody. Like, because if anything, I can shock people by my resilience at times.
Mission complete. All units proceed to
Like,
transport location.
something I still mentally hold on to is like I tell this story different times. My teacher back in middle school, you know, we had a computer class. She was like the teacher slash librarian. I forget what her name was. I want to think it was like something that started with an M. Was it McFarlane? No, I don't know. Whoever she was an older lady. And super fucking grumpy and not understanding that people are in different financial situations and can't like afford a computer, which that was my situation, still is my situation. Can't afford a computer, and somehow she miraculously thought you should know how to type fast without looking, and thought you had to be some like expert mouser, like using the computer mouse. And so she said to me, like, oh, you can't type without looking. And then she's like, oh, you don't even have proper mousing skills. I'm like, bitch, I don't even have something to practice on. Like, you expect somebody, like, say, for example, somebody learning an instrument like a guitar. You expect a person to know how to fucking play a guitar and know all the chords and everything without actually having a fucking guitar to practice on? At home? Like, dude, common sense. Like, you need to go back to school. So anyways, I always held that with me, and always, like, kind of, some teachers put a fucking root of insecurity in you, which doesn't make them a good teacher. A good teacher has patience, wants their students to succeed, but not without, like, you know, there's discipline, and then there's just being fucking rude and stupid, you know? And not understanding. And so I carried that with me for years and years. But it kind of lit a fire under my ass as I got older, because then I learned how to type without looking. I mean, I have to look for like maybe number keys or special symbols, stuff like that. But for like just the letters and stuff, I can type without looking. And so when I got older, I took another computer class. I was very deeply insecure about taking this class. The teacher, she was very strict too. For some reason, computer teachers, I don't know, that I've had. She was very strict too, and very like, kind of. She actually would make that noise too, like, kind of like uppity sounding, you know? But she ended up being really cool. So I told her I could type without looking, and she's like, kind of like, yeah, I'm right, you know, like big deal kind of thing. But then she knew I was telling the truth when I started handing in my assignments earlier than the rest of the students, because I could type without looking. And like basically what they would have us do was like having to do proper layouts and stuff in different like apps like Microsoft Word or Excel or, you know, different shit like that. And so I didn't really have experience with Excel. I had more experience with Microsoft Word, but they kind of gave you the instructions of how to get specific things laid out, you know, too, like on the paper that she gave us. So I ended up finishing that stuff really quick. So much so, like other students would come over. A lot of them were foreign students, and maybe they would be struggling with some of it. They would come over and ask for help, you know, and so I would try to help them, but I couldn't do it to the point of doing all the work for them, you know. I would guide them through like what they need to kind of do, try to help them set it up, and then away they went. And so this saved the teacher time, because normally the teacher would be, you know, called over to the students to fucking help out, like, you know, like, hey, I need help with this, how do I do this? So it saved her time from, you know, getting up out of her seat and stuff, and she could continue on like marking, grading papers, whatever she had to do. And so by the time, I'm proud of this, by the time the whole like class was over and done with, she pulled me to the side like at the end of the I guess term or whatever, and she's like, Sarah, you know, when you go to graduate, I want to give you an award for your accomplishment because you got 99% in my class. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah. I didn't end up graduating, sadly. But I took the thought of kindness that she was going to do that with me, you know. Because I did not expect that. You know, that deeply insecure person that first teacher created didn't expect to get any award for anything in computers, you know. And like later on in years too, like I would help people get rid of viruses and shut off their computers and, you know, help them with different programs and stuff. So the point of the story is never let somebody tell you you can't do something or be something. Never let people shatter your self-confidence, your faith, your abilities. Because people don't really know you and what you're capable of. But people can pass judgment easier. Sit back on their ass and pass judgment without taking the time to get to know a person. It's funny, a car horn started beeping as I said that, almost like, you know, making the point. But yeah, it's kind of a New Year's message for you guys. Never let somebody dim your sparkle or dim your light. Because they don't know, they're not God. They don't know your life path. They don't know what's destined for you. They might like to think so. But, you know, I mean, not everybody believes in God, but I do. So if you don't, that's fine. But in my eyes, God has the final say. God is the final judge. You know? And kind of like, yeah, people will, be naysayers throughout your life and say you can't do anything or be anything, or you can't have a family, you can't have a boyfriend, a husband, you know, whatever. Whatever they want to pick on. You can't have a life. Who made you God? Who are you to judge? You know? And oftentimes those naysayers get proven wrong. The only person I want to impress is my Lord and Savior. And, well, and my mom, of course. But, yeah. That's whose validation matters to me. But yeah, just throughout the year, you guys will encounter people that will try to put you down, dim your light. I feel that's going to be one of those years even more so for people. I kind of had it last year. I think it's going to continue on through this year, just knowing traits of people, maturity levels of people. But go on, baby, and live your life. Everybody. Have a good one, and life's too short. Like my friend, like I said, she got diagnosed last year with a terminal cancer. Sadly, it's progressing. The chemo's not responding. And she's the same age, born the same month, same year, just days apart. And so when that hits, that fucking reality hits, that sad reality of how fragile life is. People, in their ignorant comments and judgments, can shove it. It's irrelevant. Because oftentimes with those people that do that shit, always criticizing you, they want to stop you from living. They want to dim your light. They want to take away any enjoyment they have, like you have, so that, they can feel better about themselves and boost their ego. But really the best thing those people can do is go on and live their life without malice in their heart. And just, yeah. Because to their dying breath, if they don't stop, to their dying breath, they're going to be, as they go to cross over, their actions are going to haunt them. So sometimes it's just best to leave things alone. I know this is a very deep conversation for the new year, but it's one that people need to hear. Don't try to dim other people's sparkle this year. Let them go live their life. You live yours. You do your own thing. Stay in your own lane. Focus on your own goals. So my goal for this year is I want peace, right? And I've been saying that. I'm done of all the drama and the fights. I don't care for it. I just want a peaceful life, and I want the people around me to have a peaceful life. But there's some people that are constantly drawn to the drama, and I just don't want to be in your fucking play, bro. You know what I mean? I'm retiring. I don't want to be in that theater company or whatever. You know what I mean? I want to be over here living my peaceful life. Maybe, I don't know if I'm ready yet, but eventually starting my family, you know? Yeah. So, and this is nothing related to anybody in video gaming, okay? Just so you guys know. I'm not targeting anybody in gaming. But yeah, kind of some life lessons there. Hmm. %. I don't really want to target anybody at all. It's just, yeah, some shit I've dealt with over the past year. Past year was really bad. And I just went, no. I'm gonna go for my happiness, you know, my peace and tranquility. I don't want drama. I just want calm, not chaos. Oh, Grip just sent me a Happy New Year message. That's so nice. I'll have to write him back.
Descendant, I've called you because I need your help. These bastards are using a suspicious-looking digger.
Project did too.
Before we can
So nice.
investigate it, we need to get rid of the forces guarding it. All right, let's get to work, Descendant. It's swarming with defensive units. Clear them out. You got it? What the hell are they doing that requires so much security? Judging by that ridiculously large digger, it's definitely up to something. What is it, broken? It's gone off again. Oh, another tough enemy to deal with. Descendant, do your thing. I have to check it out myself. To do that, I'll need you to lay waste to the focus. Every last one of them. I'm sure you've got this right. Oh, hell. I can hear alarms. I have a bad feeling about this. That's the hazardous object proximity alert, isn't it? Seems to be quite a powerful visitor. Damn it! Descendant, we've detected another high-level Vulgus. There's just no end to them. Please take care of this. There's something weird about the energy flow within the Vulgus facility. Oh, and it looks like we have to deal with even more defensive forces. Why is there no end to these bastards? Damn it. Broken? It's gone off again. Oh, another tough enemy to deal with. Descendant, do your thing. Descendant, we need to make sure it's safe enough for the construction corps members to move around before we can check out the digger.
Damn.
There are Vulgus everywhere. It's like we've stirred up a hornet's nest.
Oops. I had the wrong gun out.
Damn it! Descendant, detected another high-level Vulgus. There's just no end to them. Please take care of this.
It's going nice and quick. How I like it.
There's something weird about the energy flow within the Vulgus facility. Oh, and it looks like we have to deal with even more defensive forces. Here they come again. You'd think they'd get tired of it at some point. The Vulgus commanding them must be somewhere nearby.
Trouble here. Where is he? Oh, over here.
Warning system broken? It's gone off again. Nope. Another tough enemy to deal with. Descendant, do your thing. Okay. Leave the rest to me and go get some rest. I'm sure you need it. Great job.
Okay. That's all done for the date. That one. That one's the one I dread doing, mostly. collect this. Hold on.
Oh, a special human child. What do you need?
I wish they would allow you to craft multiple of these. Maybe I foresee them doing that. Because, like, we got so many fucking blueprints, but we can only craft one at a time, and it takes 7 fucking hours or something stupid shit like that. Come on, get better. As far as that goes. Yeah. I'll tell you what, because, for example, so I had friends that used to play zombies, Modern Warfare zombies. I'm not going to name their names because maybe they prefer me not to name them. But we used to play quite often, and then eventually they got bored of it. And I was like, why don't you like playing anymore? And they're like, it's the cooldown time. How long I have to wait to get another tool, like, I think it was like a gold tool to make my gun legendary so I can go up into Zone 3. It takes me a fucking, like, week or whatever. It was, like, a long time in order for me to get another one to go back up into Zone 3. You know, and so they got bored. With good reason, they got bored. And so these games have to get a good balance, because if they want to keep their audience captivated and captured, they got to be a little bit more rewarding. Not like overly rewarding, but that cooldown period, like for even crafting anything, that is where people can tune out if they can't get the stuff they need. Especially people that have a really busy life. You know, they'll be like, well, I only have so many hours in a day. Like, I only have maybe 2 hours to play, like, 2 days a week or whatever. And I'm having to wait for this fucking catalyst for 7 hours. I don't got time to sit around for 7 hours waiting for that thing to craft. You know, get what I'm saying? Like, they run the risk of making people tune out because of how non-rewarding that particular element is, you know, because catalysts, for those of you that don't know, help you with your builds, get your builds stronger. So, like, here, look. See how these have green symbols? That means I put a catalyst on each one of these, like, boxes, right? And that helps make your character's abilities stronger. And then plus, you know, you gotta also upgrade these, what look like power bars. You know, upgrade your modules, right? So it's like kind of like you're doing multiple things to a module to make it perform better and your character perform better, right? So each one of these has a catalyst. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 catalysts here, right? And for one catalyst, you have to wait 7 hours or something stupid like that. Let's go over and see what it's saying. For it to craft. So, I mean, you can do the math of how long that takes. And then plus you got multiple characters going on.
You need, you'll need to pay.
6 hours. Okay, so it was off by 1. 6 hours, but that's still fucking ridiculous. Why not 15 minutes? You know what I mean? And then you got this thing now, this shaping device. Before, you used to have to take these to void fusion reactors. And in order to even operate the void fusion reactor, you had to farm shards of particular type, you know, whether it's like ice shards, toxic shards, whatever. And so, in order to open that particular void fusion reactor, and then once you open it, you had to fight a boss, and then only then could you open one of these and see what, you know, prize you get inside. Like, just think of it like an egg, cracking open an egg, right? So I think people got frustrated with that because how many times they would have to farm the shards. They got rid of that. Plus, you know, fighting those bosses. Those bosses still exist, that you can still do it that way if you prefer. But they added this quicker method because people got fucking fed up and probably complained. And so then they're like, well, we gotta be innovative and do something, you know, otherwise we'll lose our customers. It's like going to a restaurant with maybe slightly bad service when another restaurant is across the street from them that is offering better service. Well, you got competition, buddy, you better fucking up your game, right? Otherwise people will tune out and go to another restaurant. So that's kind of, I'm calling it out, kind of, you know, for that catalyst, those catalysts, like how long it fucking takes to craft those, something's got to change, or people will tune out. Because people need those for their builds, for their characters. I mean, the grind's already heavy enough for the fucking characters themselves and the weapons. You could at least give us the ability to craft up more catalysts quicker, you know? Hopefully what I'm saying makes sense to you guys. Okay, I got 400%. Okay, so where are we going? I have to do 2 of these today. Haven or quarantine? Quarantine usually goes faster. So yeah, just something to think on. Oh yeah, we gotta say Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Paul! Hope you and your family have a wonderful one, and yeah, hope you have a great year. How's the weather there? Here it's cold but sunny. It's really nice. Yeah, that's Brit. That is messaging. My gaming buddy. My longest gaming buddy now, actually. Before, actually, it was Rage and Grip were my longest gaming buddies, but anyway, not gonna go into why that changed, but if you've been around, you probably know. It was no bueno after. Oh shit, you know what? I saw this guy's name, Dan. Dan? I can't get that guy. He's in a very bad spot. Yeah, so the guy's name was Dan Van, and it just reminded me of there used to be this board game my mom probably got me for Christmas one year. I'd have to ask her when she got it for me, and it was called Dream Phone. It's like one of those girly games, and it's like find out who your crush is or whatever. This is stupid shit. And anyways, there was one like Dan the man or something, and then I was like, "You're right, I really like you." It was so cheesy, like really tacky. I laugh now. Yeah, but that was like one of the games. You can probably find like advertisements for Dream Phone on YouTube. Let's see. Let's see.
Hello, Hugs. It's Dream Phone, the electronic game with the talking phone. To win, call guys, get clues, figure out which guy really likes you.
He's not wearing the hat.
Bye, guys. What'd he say? My secret. Ah, you.
He's not at the beach.
See you later. Guys. It's Dan. Dan, my man.
You're right. I really like you.
Yes. Dream Phone, the hot electronic talking phone game. It's for you.
Yeah, I remember that from when I was a kid. But anyways, let's see what people are saying in the comments. The modern day equivalent would be who is stalking your social media in order to find out where you live. Where you live. Oh my god. This is basically the 90s version of the 1960s board game Mystery Date. This is basically Clue with a different plot. Oh my god, these comments are killing me. What? Somebody puts in the comments, like, they put in brackets, like, I'm not wearing pants. I don't need to know that, bro. Gen Z will never really understand the excitement of hearing, "You're right, I really like you." Yeah, tacky game. But as a kid, you're like, "Oh, this game was awesome," you know. Dan, my man. So yeah, when I saw that Dan Van, that's what came to mind. Oh my gosh. You should read the comments though under that video. It's a fucking hilarious thing. Alright. Did we do 2 of these already? No. Fuck, I have to do one more. Yeah, this shit gets boring as fuck. The dailies, I'm not gonna lie. It's very repetitive. The rewards are good, but it's so repetitive that you want to knock your head up against a wall at times. Today is kind of one of those days for me, but I'm trying to make light of it and just have a chat with you guys, make it a little bit more interesting. Even though I doubt anybody's watching, probably sometime in the future somebody will come across this. So I'll talk like there's somebody there, like a crazy lady that I am. But yeah, hilarious game. What's up, baby? What's up? What's up, Panda Bear? Oh, you want to visit? Panda wants to come for a visit right now. Hi, baby. You want to visit? Meaning he wants to sit on my lap. Yep, here he is. So cute. Hi, buddy. I'm about to die. Ah. Okay. Hi. Well, hurry up. Okay. Okay. Can you lay down? Okay. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be hard to do. Hi, baby. Hi, Panda Bear. He's laying right on my heart. Does Mommy have a heart problem? Do you know if Mommy has a heart problem, or are you just like the sound of Mommy's heart? Hmm? Oh, fuck. Sneeze down. No biting. No biting the microphone, honey. Did we only get 3 people? I guess. So I need to be stepping it up more. It's kind of hard. Oh, man. I'm sorry, bud, but... I'm sorry, teammates. I'm trying to step it up, but... Kitty Cat wants to visit, and I don't want to deny him. Don't bite buttons, I'm on my shirt. Oh, shit. No, no. Damn. Shit is right. Okay. Now I can pat you. I'm sorry, sweetie. How's the baby? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Panda. Oh. Oh, he's touching my arm, too. Oh. Oh. Sorry, guys. I'm going to be taking time out to spend time with Panda for a minute. I hope you guys don't mind, but he comes first. He's my baby. Hey, Panda. Yeah, Mommy's got her controller in her hand. I know you want me to put it down. Hi, baby. Hi. Good morning, Panda Bear. Good morning. I love you too. You need a brushie, hey, honey? Brushy, brushy? Did you want Mama to brushie you today? What do you think? Like, he's fiercely independent, Panda, but at times he'll let me know when he wants, attention. He knows I won't deny him it. So, it's very special when he comes up to, sit on my lap or whatever. So, I have to take that time out. So he doesn't feel neglected. I think I got cat fur up my nose. You're a good boy. You're a good boy, Panda. Did you want to lay on Mama's spot on the couch? He's like, no, I want to lay on your boob. Ow! Oh, nail in the boob. Alright, he hopped down. Usually, you know, he'll come for a quick visit like that, and then he'll go off and do his own thing. Alright, so Axiom Plains. Babe. God bless you. I'm just gonna go try to do this on my own. We'll see how it goes. Let's see, first of all, let me see how much until... Okay, 52 minutes. Alright.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area.
There's a song like that.
Breach creatures multiplying. There must be a colony.
I think they had to create this as a daily thing because probably a lot of people, once they got their shit out here, stopped playing out here. It's a little intense for solo. It is hard. They can destroy you very, very quick. Hell yeah. So I usually do a couple like circles around this. And eventually takes it down. in here. I just want to see my map too. See what people are doing. Other mission. Okay.
Descendant, Volga's comms traffic
I'll
is
try to get a
increasing
new
at your
server
location.
after two
It looks
people
like
that
Legion
are
of
actually
breach
playing.
creatures have been deployed. Volga's special assault ship
Yes.
identified.
Then we can help one another out and get it knocked out for our dailies. This big guy's gonna be a problem, so I gotta take him out. It's really meant for Europe solo.
Primary tactical objective confirmed. Search and destroy required.
Okay, so this will be interesting. I'm waiting for my water charge to come back. Here we go. There's this boss. It's annoying that he's allowed to heal back up. Why? Finally, fuck. Alright. See, they have these stupid things in the way. It's really frustrating to see the designs they create. They do it on purpose. Pretty fucking sure. See, like, she's a good mobber, but she's not a good bosser. At least how mine's built. Maybe other people have theirs built for bossing. I don't think so, motherfucker. There. So, that's one of two. Yep. Nobody else playing anything out here. They're boring. So let's go back to Albion and we'll sign out and then back in. And then try and see if we get a less boring lobby. Okay. Oh, you're such a good boy, Panda. Nope. Sign out in again. Till we get a decent server. Holy shit, nobody's playing. I'll try one more time, and if we don't, then I'll have to go do something else. I see two squirrels running on the edge of a fence. They look happy. They were like, you know how like on the edge of the fence, like, well, if you live anywhere snowy, snow can accumulate up there. Well, they're like, yeah, running across there and jumping through the snow. Dashing through the snow. I don't know, this Christmas New Year's seemed to fucking go by so fast. Like, yeah. Hell yeah, okay, let's go. Finally. It's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, nobody's doing any of these missions, like, for their dailies? Come on. Join. This guy's name, I want to play too.
I won't kill you since you're an ingredient.
flying. There must be a colony.
Damn smart cookie, I figured something was glitched somewhere.
Descendant, destroy this tactical objective. Please confirm. Copy a breach creature spotted inside the operations zone. Descendant, Volga's comms traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like Legion of Breach troops have been deployed. Volga's special assault ship identified.
Wow. Is that the Eugen? One of the Eugens, I think, of serious damage.
Primary tactical objective confirmed. Search and destroy required.
What the hell? I'm losing my clothes here. What's going on? It looked like I was totally losing my clothes. That was crazy. These perverts, they got hacks to make you lose your fucking clothes out here, okay. Jesus Christ. Alright. I'm out of here. I'm scared. Yeah, I gotta see that again. Like, I was like, what's going on? Yeah, I totally lose my fucking clothes. What? Wow, that's nuts. How? Yeah, I look like I'm running around in my bra and panties, like, not having a shirt over it. What the hell? Hold on, I'm trying to crop this down. Yeah, that's fucking wild. What the hell? I've never seen that before. Maybe that's what the guy's name meant, but I want to play too. Yeah, you fucking freak. Okay, so that aside, void vessel. Any difficulty? Okay, so we got 2 void vessels to do. I'll try on hard and see how it goes, but if we end up with shitty teams, I'll just go on normal with Bunny and get it done for my daily, so. Like, some of the shit I shouldn't have to play again because, like, I've already got all the loot and stuff I need from it, but, yeah, the dailies totally force you to do it. Bushway. Oh, Lord have mercy. Might as well just call yourself Pussyway, like, what the fuck? Very messy. Surprised it wasn't down there. 9 and 10 should be up ahead, hopefully. We got all of them. Oh, okay, cool. I hate how he's teleporting around so much lately. Or I could keep him locked. Yeah, he's kinda... I don't know, maybe they've run an update that bypasses that now. That sucks. See, I'm kind of keeping them locked so they can put all their damage in. He's not fucking hopping around the room, but then he does. Cuckoo. Good team, no problems. I like it a lot. Oh shit. Damn. Stuck on the side. There we go.
Melt away.
Oh, he's pinning me against the wall, motherfucker. Yeah, my only complaint with that team is like if you're gonna push ahead to the next sector and you're ahead of the team, get the towers along the way. Those comms things. Instead of just pushing ahead and waiting at the door, like, come on. Be a good teammate. Because, like, you're not guaranteed that you'll be able to defeat the boss that quick. Plus, your other teammates might need it. So yeah, I think we're done for the day. That kind of looks... What character is that? Oh, my Freyna looks something similar, except it's, I can show you. My blue is a bit different. Looked like part of them had the same blue, but the majority no. Give me a minute to delete all my shit here. Inventory is always a problem. Okay, so preset Freyna. See, it's like basically the same outfit, but I designed mine differently. I did a blue silver theme. I actually like the blue of her hair better than the other blue I have. I wish I could have that tone for my outfit, but I don't think they have anything like that yet. Yeah, I used Nobel Teal Blue. But, it's an icy blue. Actually, that blue is pretty cool. Let me see, can I purchase it? I can. Clear blue chrome. Let's see if we remake her with that, how she looks. Here. And then what if instead of the silver, we do the Nobel teal? Let's see. Yeah, baby, I kind of dig this even more. Let's have a little change for the new year, shall we? There we go. New year, new looks. Yeah, that looks dope. I just don't know what's going on with their shoes, though. There you guys go. It's crazy, this game. Yeah, cool. Kind of blends with her hair better, I think. Yeah, 100%. Okay. So we'll put on Viessa and then I'll sign off. It'll be Viessa tomorrow that I need. I like her outfit as is. I think it's cool. Maybe a different type of white would be nice, but I'll leave it as is. She's the Ice Queen, so frost, ice, white. Alright. And let me just check one thing. Let's see where we're at on the tokens. 1,000. Okay, so we have enough to buy this. Let's buy this. Oh, you can purchase 5 this week? Oh, I thought it'd be only 1. You can purchase up to 10 of that? Wow. 5 of that. Crazy. Okay. Neato. Alright, signing off of this. I don't know if I'm coming back to play anything, maybe Call of Duty, but we'll see. I don't want to promise anything right now because I feel I might need a little bit of a nap. Panda, don't take my spot. You can have this chair where I'm sitting. Because Mommy might want to sleep there. Alright. So I'll see you guys around when I see you. That's how I'll say it. Peace out, guys. Have a good